Yo, what's up, YouTubers? It's me, Morphle Giant 50. Now, you all guys know how immensely stupid the Super Mario Bros. Movie is. I mean, seriously, there are very little movies that can top that piece of crap. Like The Man from Uncle. Gives me goosebumps just to say that name. But anyway, back to Super Mario Bros. We were all disappointed by the movie, but what I don't get is how much people hate the movie while the video games have just as much silly moments. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are awesome games, and I love them. They're like one of my favorite games when I was a kid, when I was a younger kid. But you know, but they're just goofy. They're stupid video games. I mean, I know they're old and they're not supposed to be taken seriously, but they're still really silly games. And for this video, we're gonna look at those silly moments. So here they are, top 10 dumbest moments in Super Mario Bros. Now, let's just be clear, I'm talking about moments in the entire video game franchise. I'm not just talking about one game. Okay, so here they are, the top 10 dumbest moments in Super Mario Bros. Number 10, Goombas don't use their powers. What's the use of having teeth if you don't even use them? I mean, seriously, the Goombas have teeth. Why don't they just use the teeth to bite Mario? I mean, it would make sense, but no, they're like, I'm a Goomba. I don't attack. I just walk to you. Yeah, I'm freaking invincible. I mean, seriously. Actually, it does kind of make sense. I mean, Goombas aren't exactly the smartest cookies in the cookie jar. But still, it's kind of useless. And I heard they have telekinesis powers in one of the Mario games. Why don't they just use telekinesis on Mario? But no. I'm a Goomba. I don't attack. I'll just walk to you. I'm funny. No, actually, they're very stupid. And plus, I mean, they're really one of the weakest enemies in the franchise. But, so yeah, really, but I mean, they're already mushrooms. How stupid can they get? I mean, mushrooms, they're not even supposed to think. But still, they have teeth, but they don't use it. Anyway, number nine. All those pointless characters. Now, okay, I love Donkey Kong, I love Yoshi, I love Wario, I love Waluigi, I love all those characters, even though they have very little to nothing to do with the plot. I mean, seriously, do you honestly think that Donkey Kong has anything to do with the actual story? Or Yoshi? What about Yoshi? I mean, he has nothing to do with the story. I mean, he's just there to help Mario. I mean, he doesn't. I mean, I get it. He doesn't talk much, but still, he has very little to do with the plot. And I mean, there are so many characters in the Mario universe, but the studio doesn't. But the games don't focus on them. And I mean, now that I think about it, they don't focus. They don't focus on any of them. They don't have any backstory. They don't. There's nothing to them. They're just there. But we'll get to that later. Number 8, dialogue. Now, I know, the characters in Super Mario Bros., they don't talk a lot, but when they do talk a lot, it's kind of creepy and really cheesy. Thank you, Mario, you saved my life. I mean, seriously, that's what That's what the princesses in the game say. Like literally, they don't really say anything else to them. But I know the character. By the way, the characters don't talk a lot, but when they do talk a lot, it's either really creepy or really cheesy. I mean, seriously. I mean, Mario and Luigi, they never even talk to each other. Okay, they do talk to each other, and I mean, don't you find Mario and Luigi's accents kind of cheesy? I mean, yeah, I think it's better off that they don't talk, because when they do talk, yeah. I mean, I don't know, they just never talk right to me. The dialogue is either too cheesy or it's just weird. I don't know, but I mean, it's a game about an Italian plumber that eats that kills mushrooms and turtles. How weird can you get? Anyway, number 7. Number 7, Luigi's a wuss. Now, seriously, Luigi has got to be like the biggest wuss and useless little brother in video game history. I mean, seriously, the freaking dude's afraid of everything. He's afraid of water, he's afraid of ghosts, he's afraid of Bowser. In other words, he's afraid of mushrooms, he's afraid of turtles. In other words, he's afraid for all the things he and Mario fights together. Yeah. And he's pretty strong and all, but he's still such a big wuss. I mean, he's literally afraid of everything. It's hard to believe that he actually fights those things along with Mario because he's so afraid of them. I mean, how the hell does he fight Bowser, but if he's so afraid of them? It's ridiculous what a big wuss that guy is. Number 6, the cocktease romance. Now, you all saw this coming. The romance between Mario and Peach, which is like the worst romance in video games. I mean, seriously, Mario saves Peach over and over and over and over again. And what does she do? She just kisses him. Really? That's all you're gonna do? You're not gonna marry this guy? You're just gonna kiss him? And not even a big kiss, just some kiss on the cheek, or on the forehead. I mean, she gives Mario cake in Mario 64, but still, that's nothing, woman. You should marry this guy for all the times she saved him. Not to mention that Mario is constantly cheating on her. I mean, he saves a lot of princesses, and not to mention that in one of the Mario Party games, he has a hot girlfriend. I mean, he's constantly cheating on her. Not to mention that he also beats the living crap out of her in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It's like Rihanna and Chris Brown. They love each other. Actually, I'm not so sure about Mario. I mean, Peach kisses Mario, but Mario never kisses back. So I'm not sure if she loves her. But anyway, the two love each other. But yeah, the husband, he doesn't treat the wife like he should treat her. Yeah, but I guess when you're a plumber, I guess when you have a boring job or when you deal with a huge big ass dragon and turtles and mushrooms all day, you don't really have time for girlfriends and stuff. So yeah. So I guess Mario's just I guess he doesn't have experience with women, that's all. Kind of like me. We should make a movie together. Anyway, number 5, little character development. Okay, you all have probably noticed how little to no character development the characters have in the video games. I mean, seriously, they have no backstory, no personality, and like I said earlier, the characters are just there. They have no backstory. There's no reason why Bowser's a bad guy. He's just bad because he's bad. There's no reason for him to be the bad guy. He's just a bad guy. And look at Mario. I mean, he's the least developed character in the series. I mean, seriously, how would he end up in Mushroom Kingdom anyway? I mean, for all he know, who says he's not just an Italian plumber like Scrub who is just bored? Who said he's not the Italian plumber that was just bored of scrubbing a toilet all day, so he decides to do crack and holy shit, Mushroom Kingdom. I'm not saying they have to have a backstory that goes on for hours. Seriously, when you have a character that is so dimensional, it's impossible. It's just plain stupid. You should really look after your characters. Anyway, number 4, Bowser's strength in Super Mario Bros. Okay, you all have probably noticed how ridiculously weak Bowser is in the Super Mario Bros. Game. Seriously, you just have to jump on the guy 4 times and then he's dead. It's just like, boop, 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 boop. You have defeated me, Mario. It's weak. He's this big-ass dragon, yet Mario just jumps on his back 4 times and now he's dead. Like if he just did a Kamehameha times 10 on him. It's like he's so weak. Yeah, he got a lot stronger in the later games, but seriously? He was so weak in the first Super Mario Bros. Game. Holy crap. Even the Goombas and Turtles are stronger than him. At least they kill Mario by just walking into him. Bowser can barely do anything to him. It boggles the mind. Anyway, number 3, the people's love for Mario. What I hate in the Mario series is how Mario gets all the credit in the series. Seriously, despite being a complete jerk, seriously, Mario is a jerk. He treats his brother like crap. He cheats after Peach. He cheats on Peach, and he's a serial killer. And yeah, he's such a big jerk. Yet these people treats him like he's the Messiah. It's like, what the hell? This guy Mario isn't even such a good hero. Number 2, Mario's weaknesses. If you thought Bowser was weak, then you should check Mario. Seriously, the guy gets beaten up by turtles and mushrooms. How weak can you get? He can punch bricks, he can beat up a